Hello friends, I'm Marlon and this is MV Pitman Cross Sim Racing. And this is the GSI Interlock mounted on a 320 millimeter oval rim. Oval means round in this case. You can see here in the middle, I've got the optional LED matrix, and I'm very happy with the wheel. A lot of people are saying this isn't the best GSI wheel, but it's certainly the best value in their lineup. I'm super happy. I bought it used. Yeah, no complaints. Shifters, clutches, interchangeable rim, Lumberg connector, and a USB-C connector in the back. So if you're doing pass-through, all you've got to do is have a cable that goes from USB-C to whatever quick release you're using. I'm using QRX, and it is great. One problem though, this LED matrix has Pogo pins in it, which are small and fragile. And if you are using a different rim that has the LED matrix integrated, then you've got to worry not only about the Pogo pins on your LED matrix, but also on the LED matrix that are right there against the rim. So you can probably see those if the light is just right. Those little gold pins, that's what provides contact between the LED matrix and the pads on the button box. So if you see back here, I cloned something. So yeah, this is an episode of Clone Wars. No worries. I went to the GSI forum on Discord and asked, hey, how do I protect the Pogo pins on the LED matrix? And they provided an STL for this, which I assume is how they send the LED matrix out when they package it with stuff or without stuff. So if you just buy the LED matrix for $80, this is what you would have mounted onto it. So there's a little hump in there that protects the pins, and then you use M5 screws to bolt this to the back of the matrix. And then when it's time to use it, you just take those two screws out. And I thought that was great. I was super pleased. I was thinking about designing something, and what I ended up doing was just taking what they offered and printing it. And then I thought to myself, gee, I just did this bit about the wheel and thought to myself, what am I supposed to do with these extra screws? The Ultra has 3 Torx T25 screws in it, and then I figured, oh, I'll just make something to store those. So you put M5 nuts in the back of this, and then you put M5 nuts in front of this, and then you mount it to your wheel when it's not being used, and you have a place to store the screws that are being used for it. I think the real solution would probably be to just interchange those Torx screws, or if you're using like a regular hex screw, just make them all the same, man. They're M5 bolts, so just make sure you don't miss thread and you'll probably be fine. But I figured it was time for me to do another clone. So what I showed you here was a prototype, and sometimes the creative process requires iteration. And I thought this was pretty good, but it did a few things that didn't work out. This is a little bit too tall, so I took this one and made it thinner. But it does have a space for the 3 screws that are from the Ultra. It does bolt through to store it, and it does protect the Pogo pins. So I'm pretty happy with this so far. One thing that I'll probably have to change is actually lowering this hump to be completely flat with this, and then making sure that there's enough of a hump over this so that it fits flush. I did that on this one, but I used supports because I didn't want this part to look really ugly like supports do on the bottom. I guess there's some things you can do if you take PETG and use it as your supports with PLA, then those two things don't stick together really well and you get like a clean separation. I just did the prototype in PLA as cheaply and quickly as possible. So This I'm pretty happy with. And so if you take this wheel that has 6 screws and disconnect it so you can use the Ultra rim, you'll have 6 screws here. Those all will mount into the back of this. You mount this on your rim, and then you just put it away. Or you take one of these and you you can mount it with the rim. You can use it to just store your rim separately from the LED matrix. If you just have an LED matrix and you want to just drop it on the floor because that's what you do, not a problem. You're not going to bend your pogo pins. You'll probably just step on the entire matrix, and that'll be a problem. So put your things away. Don't just put them down. So with that bit of advice, I'm Marlon. This has been MV Pittman Cross Sim Racing, and I'll see you guys in the next one.